Welcome back to the Nap Lab Sleepers. Today we're reviewing the Beautyrest Pressure Smart Hybrid. This Beautyrest model is a 13-inch hybrid available in two firmness options and sits in the middle tier of the brand's mattress lineup. Its 5-layer design includes memory foam, polyfoam, pocketed coils, support foam, and topped with a 1¼ inch quilted cover. This is a pretty standard hybrid with a well above average standard price. So in a world with abundance of high-performing mattresses in the $1,500 range, how does the Beautyrest justify the $2.2K price tag? Let's jump into the review and find out now. As we pull out the performance scorecard created from our battery of 10 objective and data-driven tests, we see good but not particularly impressive results. It did score a 9.0 for pressure relief and a 9.2 for off-gassing, but from there, most categories, including cooling, motion transfer, edge port, and company, all scored in the low to mid 8s. From there, however, the categories of response time and sex both scored below average in the low 7 range. Altogether, the Beautyrest Pressure Smart Hybrid has an overall score of 8.28, which puts it in the bottom 27% among all mattresses tested to date. So, not great. But check out our Should You Buy section at the end of the video for our full summary of the mattress. Beautyrest offers a large number of options based on the specific model selected. There is the Standard Series, the Hybrid Series, and the Luxe Series. The Standard Series is available in plush pillow top, firm pillow top, and extra firm. The Hybrid Series, which is what we tested today, is only available in firm and medium options. And finally, the Luxe Series is available in plush pillow top and firm pillow top. We tested the Beautyrest Pressure Smart Hybrid in the medium feel. The medium feel is a 5 out of 10 on our firmness scale, where 10 is the most firm. Next, we're going to talk through what the Beautyrest Pressure Smart Hybrid does best. First and foremost, the mattress has excellent pressure relief. The Pressure Smart Hybrid has a proven design with adequate comfort layer quality and thickness, which leaves little room for improvement. Second, the mattress is quick to off-gas and should have little risk of bothering sleepers with its smell. Third, the Pressure Smart Hybrid has a low level of motion transfer, which means it's less likely to bother sleepers when their partner shifts positions or get in and out of bed during the night. However, all mattresses aren't ideal for all sleepers. Let's talk through the important consideration points for the Pressure Smart Hybrid. First, we have to address how expensive the mattress is. At $22.50 for a queen size at the time of this video, it's 65% more expensive, or $886 more than the average hybrid mattress we've tested. And we've tested 300 plus at this point. Second, the low level of motion transfer unfortunately came with low bounce. Lower bounce makes mattresses harder to move around on, which includes making certain amorous activities more strenuous and difficult as well. Finally, lying and sitting at the edge of the Pressure Smart Hybrid showed a bit more compression than I would have liked. If you habitually use the perimeter of your bed to get ready in the morning or during your dance without pants, you may find its support is less than ideal. Your body weight and sleeping position impact the types of mattress that are best able to support you. Our analysis is designed to help match the correct mattress to the right body types and sleeping positions. Support on the Beautyrest Pressure Smart Hybrid is excellent. During our test, I felt well supported in all sleeping positions. The mattress is equipped with an 8.75-inch support layer. This is 0.88 inches thicker than the average support layer thickness of 7.87 inches based on all of our tests to date. The mattress uses a non-zone coil unit, but does include a layer of gel memory foam within the middle of the mattress to create more support where most sleepers carry most of their weight. Perhaps most notably, the Beautyrest Pressure Smart is available in a wide range of firmnesses. Having all these different firmness configurations ensures that there is a support and comfort dynamic that is appropriate to your needs, preferences, sleep position, and body weight. For the medium firmness option, I think the mattress is supportive for stomach, back, and side sleepers up to 300 pounds. However, the firm version is not as well suited for sleepers 150 pounds and below, as well as side sleepers below 250 pounds. All that said, based on my tests to date, an analysis of the materials, and my subjective experiences, I'm confident most sleepers will find support on the Beautyrest Pressure Smart Hybrid is excellent. Be sure to visit us over at naplab.com/mattress-quiz. There, you can submit your needs and preferences, and we'll send you back a personalized recommendation based on your inputs. Next up, we're going to move on to our individual performance tests. At Nap Lab, we test each mattress by analyzing according to 10 different factors that impact the feel, comfort, and performance. First up, we have a cooling test. To measure cooling, we lie on the mattress for 15 minutes, allow it to absorb body heat. Then, we get off the mattress and take periodic measurements of the surface level temperature. Our tests show how the mattress retains and releases heat and overall cooling performance. Mattresses that breathe better, retain less heat, and sleep cooler are better, as they allow sleepers to maintain a comfortable temperature. The Beautyrest Pressure Smart Hybrid has good cooling. During our test, I felt a slight level of heat retention around my body, but it was nothing too extreme. In addition, while it wasn't exactly the coolest, it also didn't rise to the level of feeling hot. The mattress is equipped with a cooling cover, and while said cooling cover is slightly cool initially, it unfortunately did not retain that cooling feel for very long into our tests. The mattress is also a hybrid, so the pocketed coils help provide an air gap and bring more airflow into the mattress. While these factors are absolutely helping to improve cooling, they simply aren't enough to overcome the limited breathability of the top cover and comfort foams within the mattress. All that to say, cooling isn't bad by any stretch, but it certainly doesn't rise to the excellent or outstanding level. In our objective temperature test, we measured a max surface level temperature of 91.8 degrees Fahrenheit. This is 2.1 degrees warmer than the average of 89.7 degrees based on all of our tests to date. After getting off the mattress, the temperature declined by 4.9 degrees from minute 0 to 1, which is 0.1 degrees cooler than the average 0 to 1 minute decline of 4.8 degrees. When we consider the combination of objective data, my subjective experiences, and an analysis of the materials, I'm confident in my view that cooling is good. For the sinkage test, we lie on the mattress. In addition, we use a 12-pound medicine ball to test pressure point sinkage. Deeper sinkage can cause sleepers to feel overly enveloped by the material layers, while less sinkage can make you feel that you're sleeping more on top of the mattress as opposed to in it. Sinkage is a preferential factor. Some prefer more, others less. The Beautyrest Pressure Smart Hybrid has deep sinkage. During our test, we measured a pressure point sinkage depth of 2.37 inches. This is 0.22 inches more sinkage than the average sinkage depth of 2.15 inches based on all of our tests to date. The mattress creates a dramatic body contouring hug due to the more traditional memory foam layer that's immediately under the quilted cover. That memory foam layer is doing most of the heavy lifting when it comes to body contouring and hug. That same memory foam is also slower to respond back to its original shape and has a more traditional feel. This is neither good nor bad, but it does mean that you'll need to prefer the feel of more hug, more contour, and more memory foam to be comfortable on the Pressure Smart Hybrid. To test motion transfer, we place one 12-pound medicine ball on one side of the mattress and drop another 12-pound medicine ball on the opposite side. In addition, we use an accelerometer to objectively measure the motion generated by the medicine ball drop. Lower motion transfer is better as it helps sleeping partners avoid disturbing each other during the night. The Beautyrest Pressure Smart Hybrid has a low level of motion transfer. During our test, we measured a total acceleration range of 7.98 meters per second squared. This is 9% less motion transfer than the average of 8.74 meters per second squared. The thick 4¼ inch comfort layer, 1 inch traditionally formulated memory foam layer, and low level of bounce are all working together to keep motion transfer held to a minimum. In our motion transfer chart, which visualizes our accelerometer data, we can see the highest motion peaks from 0 to 0.15 seconds. Immediately thereafter, we see a huge decline in motion transfer, and by 0.50 seconds, we've returned to near zero levels of energy. Both the motion duration and motion intensity are below average. Overall, motion transfer is low, and I don't expect it will be an issue for most sleepers. To test response time, we place a 12-pound medicine ball on the mattress. Once it's fully at rest, we then quickly remove it and objectively measure the amount of time it takes the mattress to recover and resume its original shape. A faster response time is better, as quicker responding material layers better adapt to your changes in movement and prevent any type of a stuck feeling. The Pressure Smart mattress is really a tale of two foams. The poly foams in the mattress return to shape reasonably quickly, but the memory foam takes several moments to recover to its original shape. In our most recovered test, we measured a recovery speed of 0.6 seconds, which is 0.18 seconds slower than the average of 0.42 seconds based on all of our tests to date. In our fully recovered responsiveness test, we measured a recovery speed of 1.4 seconds, which is 0.44 seconds slower than the average of 0.96 seconds. Fortunately, the Pressure Smart Hybrid mattress has more polyfoam and coils than it does memory foam. As a result, the response time to most recover has a moderate recovery speed. Certainly, there are mattresses on the market with slower material responsiveness and worse ease of movement than the Pressure Smart Hybrid. However, there are also many mattresses with fast response and better ease of movement. At the end of the day, this mattress has a below average material response to speeds, and it will make it harder to move around on the mattress. To run the bounce test, we drop a 12-pound medicine ball onto the mattress. We measure the maximum depth the ball sinks to before rebounding up, as well as the maximum height it achieved on the bounce. Bounce is a preferential factor. Some prefer more, others less. However, more bounce is typically better than less, as it improves ease of movement, aids in response time, and improves sex performance. The Beautyrest Pressure Smart Hybrid has a low level of bounce. During our test, we measured a total bounce height of 6.51 inches. This is 2.86 inches less bounce than the average of 9.37 inches based on all of our tests to date. The quilted cover, 4¼ inch foam, and more traditional 1-inch memory foam layer are all working together to reduce bounce. While the coil unit provides more bounce than a support foam will, the comfort layers within the Pressure Smart Hybrid significantly reduce that total level of bounce. The lower bounce definitely is helping to keep motion transfer lower. However, it also makes it more difficult to move around the mattress, increases the potential to feel stuck in the mattress, and negatively impacts sex performance. For an assessment of edge support, I lie on and sit on the edge of the mattress to measure the level of support and compression. Less sinkage while sitting and lying directly on the edge of the mattress is better, as it creates a more supportive edge for sleeping, lounging, and amorous activities. The Beautyrest Pressure Smart Hybrid has good sitting edge support and good lying edge support. In our sitting edge support test, we measured a sitting sinkage compression of 4.50 inches. This is 0.44 inches more sitting sinkage than the average of 4.06 inches based on all of our tests to date. While sitting directly on the edge, I was reasonably well supported and there was no collapse in materials. Notably, the Pressure Smart Hybrid has more sinkage than average, so it could definitely be better. Even so, most sleepers should still find it to be good enough. Lying edge support was a similar story. While lying directly on the edge of the mattress, I felt that the support was good in all sleeping positions. That said, much like sitting edge support, it doesn't rise to the excellent or outstanding level. This mattress struggles with the same basic edge support issue that many mattresses topped with memory foam do. That memory foam wants to hug and contour the body, which is great while in the middle of the mattress. However, while lying at the edge, that contour hug creates a weakening of the support for the part of the body nearest the edge of the mattress. Notably, the Pressure Smart Hybrid is equipped with a support foam that runs along the edge perimeter of the mattress. That foam is 8 inches tall and 4 inches wide. This foam is likely having some positive impact on edge support, and yet it still leaves something to be desired. Our sex test uses a weighted formula to assess sex performance. Higher bounce and more supportive edge are the most important factors, with noise, pressure relief, and cooling being lesser weighted inputs. Mattresses with more bounce and better edge support perform better for sex, as do mattresses that don't make as much noise and are more comfortable to lie on. The Beautyrest Pressure Smart Hybrid has fair sex performance. On the positive side, noise is minimal, cooling is good, and pressure relief is excellent. Edge support is good enough, though at 4.5 inches of sitting sinkage compression, it's certainly not amazing either. Where the mattress struggles the most is bounce. In our test, we measured just 6.51 inches of bounce, which is considerably lower than the average. The lack of bounce means that couples will find sex on the mattress more strenuous, more tiring, and more difficult. When it comes to bounce, more bounce is almost always going to yield better sex performance. Ideally, I want to see 10 inches or more from bounce. Bounce is the single biggest performance detractor for the Beautyrest Pressure Smart. Our pressure relief test is a measure of overall pressure relief performance. We analyze materials, layers, thicknesses, density, and design elements in conjunction with a subjective assessment of our experience while lying on the mattress. Mattresses with better pressure relief are able to create a more comfortable sleeping surface. The Beautyrest Pressure Smart Hybrid has an excellent level of pressure relief. During our test, I felt no significant pressure points anywhere on my body. The mattress is comfortable and creates a dramatic body contouring hug where you really feel the memory foam. The mattress is equipped with slightly more comfort material than the average comfort layer thickness based on all of our tests to date. The memory foam looks and feels like a nice, high-quality gel memory foam. However, I'm not blown away by the thicker poly foam within the core. I wouldn't call it a low-quality foam, but it doesn't feel as high performance as the memory foam, and it certainly doesn't feel as quality as many other high response polyfoams we've tested. My fear is that the polyfoam within the core of the mattress won't be as durable as the memory foam, all of which is a little disappointing considering the $2.2K price tag. Lastly, our pressure mapping test helped confirm our subjective assessments with a max PSI of 1.04. A PSI of 2.0 is considered a high pressure point, and the Beautyrest Pressure Smart is much lower than that in all sleeping positions. When I consider our objective pressure mapping test, material thickness, material quality, and my subjective experience on the mattress, I'm confident most sleepers will find pressure relief to be excellent. To evaluate off-gassing, we assess the mattress following the initial unboxing, taking a subjective measure of any strong smells. We monitor the mattress over a period of days until the mattress no longer has a strong odor. Mattresses with a less strong odor and/or an odor dissipates more quickly are better. The Beautyrest Pressure Smart Hybrid had a strong smell upon initial arrival. The mattress smelled for 3 days. This is 3.6 days shorter than the average smell duration of 6.4 days. Notably, the mattress arrives uncompressed in a bag. The bag does trap some of the off-gassing odors, but overall, I'm pleased with the level of smell and rapid smell dissipation. The company score takes a look at the factors that may influence your experience with the mattress. Factors include length of trial period, warranty, shipping costs, return costs, trust, and country of origin. Beautyrest mattresses come with a 100-night trial period and a 10-year warranty. Shipping and returns are both free. I would recommend the Beautyrest Pressure Smart Hybrid for sleepers who are looking for a hybrid that is a safe option for most sleepers. Its design avoids creating a polarizing feel by only including 1 inch of memory foam and relying more on the quilted cover and polyfoam layers for its comfort. Furthermore, it offers a somewhat deep level of sinkage with a balanced hug and contour. Again, nothing risky or objectionable for most sleepers. Another reason to buy the Pressure Smart is for its excellent pressure relief due to its robust support coils and transitional polyfoam layer that sits above it. Overall, the Pressure Smart just isn't that strong of a performer and is not particularly suited for any niche of sleeper type. Added to that, the price is well above the average for a queen size. For these reasons, I don't recommend it over other options on the market, including other Beautyrest models we've reviewed. But to be fair, it's not a terrible mattress either. I just think there are better choices out there. Well guys, that's it for this video. I hope you found it helpful. Comments or questions, please drop us those notes down below. If you're interested in buying the Beautyrest, we've got a link in the description. For more from NapLab, be sure to get subscribed, ring that bell, and visit us over at naplab.com. As always, thank you so much for watching.